Hello, hello, and welcome back as we celebrate the most successful Fantastic Four adventure ever captured on film down in the forbidding foyers of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, talking about last episode, because I think my statement at the opening there may be literally true. I don't have a ton of fan engagement, admittedly, but I'm willing to bet more people enjoyed watching Reed, Johnny, Sue, and Ben trounce some undead down in the ruins last episode than enjoyed watching Fanforstic 4 in theaters. Because that movie, man, that was the sort of cataclysmic train wreck that could make a veteran EMT of 20 years toss his lunch. That EMT, he's seen some shit, man. He's seen some shit, don't doubt it. But no matter how many years you spend hosing car crash victims off the pavement or scraping shotgun suicides off a ceiling, nothing could prepare you for the visceral horror of seeing Miles Teller as Reed Richards. It's just, no, nothing. That's the kind of thing that will, years later, still have you waking up sweating in the middle of the night, scrambling to find the light switch and reassure yourself that it never really happened, that it was all just a movie and a terrible, terrible dream, and that everything is going to be okay, that the sun will rise. But as you lay back down, sweat still dripping from your brow, you can feel it in the back of your mind. What if? What if I close my eyes and when I wake up, Miles Teller is standing there? What if? And then you just lie there for the rest of the night staring at the ceiling? Yeah, that's how it's going to go. Hey, Wield. No. So, what I'd like... Ooh, you're new. What are you? Raider's Talisman. Bonus crit. Bonus trap disarm. Plus 2 speed. 20% scouting chance. Double the food consumed. I like the bonus crit. I'm not gonna lie. The trap disarm chance is by and large not that useful. The bonus speed is also by and large not that useful. But it is a trinket that we don't have. So I don't hate that necessarily. The Gibbering Prophet, absolutely not. This we have already. Restraining Padlock. Yeah, we've got like 9 of those. What's going on down in the cove, though? We could go take a shot at the Beguiling Siren. Could we take a shot at the Beguiling Siren? No. The answer to that question is no. We don't even really have a team that's suited to do a max level mission at all. Sort of. What would we roll with? I mean, we got Constantine on heels. We could toss maybe Betsy Braddock, Nick Fury in there. I suppose a Catherine Bishop. I mean, we could maybe cobble something together. Catherine Bishop has like the worst equipment of all time, though. We've got some ducats, I suppose. Do I really want... Is that the team I want to go fight the Beguiling Siren with, though? No, it's really not. What are you? Junk? Now, the Ancestor's Coat is intriguing, but we can't get the Ancestor's Coat for the same reason I can't go fight the Beguiling Siren. We just don't really have the team for it. This one, though... Oh, here we go. What are you? The Ancestor's Portrait. People have been encouraging me to go get the Ancestor's Portrait for bonus Resolve EXP. It only affects one person. It's... And also an extra 50%. Sure, that's some, but it's not really going to reduce the amount of time it takes to level a team in aggregate, because the team, by and large, you kind of want to level together anyway. I don't really see a huge advantage in that. It's just a fight a long dungeon for something that's so dubiously useful. It just doesn't feel right. This kind of does feel right, though. The Raider's Talisman, one, I don't have one. I really like 3% extra crit. That's... Is it a whole trinket significant? Maybe not. But it's something to do, and we got to do something. And it's also something I think we could put together a team that would actually have a chance of success here. So we're going to have to... I hate blowing coin on Kathy Bishop, but you know what? It's got to be done. We're going to have to do it. All right, Bishop, what kind of camping skills you got? Your camping skills actually are sort of sorted, except for the fact that you don't have... Oh, never mind. Your camping skills are totally sorted. They're taken care of. How about your actual skills? How do those look? Okay, could be better, but admittedly this will not cost us an unimaginable fortune, just a small fortune. Do I have... You don't have blind fire, though, do you? Or do you? Sniper shot. Suppressing fire, blind... Oh, you do have blind fire. Never mind, you're good. Alright. Now for the really actually expensive part, Kathy B, which is... Ugh, this is gonna... Yeah, that kind of wiped us out a little bit. So if we're gonna do this dungeon, I kind of feel like we should take an antiquarian. Do I really think I've got the soup for a medium dungeon while hollowing the antiquarian through it? I think, yes, we can do it. It's gonna take a bit of an unconventional team, but I think it can be done. So we grab Mary Walker. Is it gonna be Fury or James Harner? Colonel Fury, what disease you got? You got scurvy. You know what? Scurvy is fine, and honestly, this gives us a chance to cure that scurvy. It's a dodge and riposte, Pete. Dodge and riposte. You know I'm going to bring it, Pete. You know I'm going to bring it. Yeah, I know you're going to bring it, Colonel Fury. I'd really like to have not Wonder Woman on heels for this, but it looks like Wonder Woman is... Are you literally the only game in town, Wonder Woman? I do want a Vestal for this group, just because I don't think... You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we could do this with an occultist. Brother Voodoo is dead, which means we only have one occultist left. No, never mind. I'm not spending money on John Constantine. If anybody's gonna get his friends killed, that somebody is John Constantine. That's kind of his shtick. So let's get some trinkets equipped then. Unequip everything. And sort them by rarity for me. Vestal, always the easiest one to do. She just Sacred Scroll, of course. And then we go with that old Tome of Holy Healing. So good. It's so good. Colonel Fury, we're going to stack some dodge out of you. Let's get you a camouflage cloak and probably... Do I really want to just roll with a camouflage cloak and a feather crystal? Is that how we want to do this? You know, yeah, kind of. I think it is exactly what we want to do. Buffy, what do we want to give you? Ancestors map, because you can't actually carry anything useful, so we'll go that route. The Ancestors mustache cream. Well, tempting, but I'm going to have to say no to that one. It is tempting, though. It is tempting. Maybe we'll just give you something that gives a bonus to blight skills so that we can have you hit something with your skill that causes blight. I don't want blight resist. Actually want... There you go. Blight amulet. Sorted. Good enough. Who's that leave? We got Colonel Fury. We got Buffy sorted. Oh, Mary Walker. Well, again, I love classes that are easy because there's just trinkets that go... It's just Blasphemous Vial and then Poisoned Herb. I love classes that are easy when it comes to the whole trinket equipping thing. I'm not gonna lie, just that's fine. Give me 2 trinkets that are real good and make it easy on me. I don't want to have to think. Is the long and the short of it. Don't make me think, Darkest Dungeon. I don't want to have to think. It hurts. I don't want the brain pain. Don't make me have to drop an Adam Sandler joke because I never feel good about myself when I do that. It's like the cheapest, lowest common denominator form of humor. Don't do that to me, Darkest Dungeon. Don't do that to me. Let's take a couple. You know what? Let's take 1 key, 1 medicinal herb, 1 holy water. And I think our patented 14 torches here will carry us through. We're down to 11 grand, but we did spend a little bit of cash on upgrades. And I think on a medium-length champion dungeon with an antiquarian on board, I really feel like we're got a pretty strong chance of making that money back. We can recover. We're gonna actually turn a profit on this one, boys. We're gonna turn a profit on this one. We're gonna be like a magnet school or a charter school, I guess they're called. Yeah, we're gonna take something that really should be probably not for profit and try and make a profit on it. So we have to explore 90% of rooms, which means theoretically we could skip 3 of them. Which means we could just skip all of this and just run a circuit. What if we just, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I'm running the circuit. We're locked in. We're doing this. Antiquarian, touch the thing. This is why we brought you. We brought you for touching things. Get started. That was actually a really good touch. Normally, you don't get touches like that. Normally, most touches are more the bad touch variety. But this one, we got a good touch and we got it early. It's a good touch. It's not like that, you know, it's not like back in the day. Our uncle maybe got a little overly aggressive and made you uncomfortable. You weren't sure if you should tell anyone or not. Spoiler, you should have told. Creepy uncle touch. Not cool, bro. Yeah, how about some scouting, though? Got this antiquarian here. She's rocking the Ancestors map. Maybe a little bit of scouting. Maybe a little scout or 2. Just so I know what I'm coming up against. I mean, it's not going to change what I'm doing at all. Well, that surprises straight up horde. Pushed our vessel to the front. Fantastic. Oh, we're going to take some stress here, boys. Ooh. We got actually quite a bit of stress for that. We cannot pull a stun, which is what I would love to do here. That's also gonna, if we move, it pushes you to the front. So you know what? Hit the pig beast with a little bit of blight. Now, we're going to get down. No, we're gonna protect me on Colonel Fury. This is what we want to do. Colonel Fury, protect me. Normally, I would put Colonel Fury on riposte here. Push her back. Nope. All right. Well, Colonel Fury, you got to get in front here. So give me the stun whack potentially. Yes. Good. All right. Pushed him back. Got the stun. And now we got to have our Vestal readjust. Comes the old trot retreat. Beautifully dodged. Nice work, Colonel Fury. Get your ass back. Now Colonel Fury's in the front, and suddenly this situation has become vastly more approachable. The stress we're taking from that, though, is egregious. Okay, please, if you could. Stun will only hit that man. That's real disappointing. I'm trying to decide who I want to hit with here, and really, we don't have a lot of aggregate damage. Man, stress units are going to be a real problem for us, actually. We need to start piling blight damage and whatever other damage we can find on that target. Pretty solid shot from Buffy. She's, you know, I don't want to give her enough credit for actually saying that she's pulling her weight, but that could have gone vastly worse than it went. No, I want a retribution, though. We're already, we want the riposte active. We already got the dodge thing working. Dodge and riposte, it's the Colonel Fury method. We really need our antiquarian in that second slot. Ow, man, that hurt. Okay. God damn it, Darkest Dungeon. I just finally get shit working, and then you pull this on me? That's... Okay, push is beautiful. So, of course, it didn't work. Son of a bitch, Fury. You can't do anything from the front rank. And we can't even afford to have you switch, because... Okay, some free stress. Yeah, go ahead and protect me, Colonel. Save me, Colonel Fury. You're the only one who can. And please move back. This is going swimmingly. We may eventually get to fucking swing again after our stress is already crippling and through the roof. We've killed... Jesus Christ. This is not like this, Darkest Dungeon. Not like this. Yeah, all flesh fails. You're going to be healing yourself if we get the opportunity. Festering vapors. Of course you don't have your heal, do you? Beautiful. Do you think maybe you could kill something? Oh, big old whiff from the Buffster. Okay, well, we can't be protecting Buffy Summers in this case. We have someone else who's vastly more important to be protected. Comes a stumbling scratch. That's fine. Our Vestal is actually okay. Another boar rush for catastrophic damage. You guys, really, we got to do something about this dude. You can... We really need to heal. It'd be lovely if we could get a heal off. A heal, though, would be beautiful. If we could get just one heal, this would be a thing of beauty. Maybe like a single one? A heal. That's really all I'm looking for. Good of battlefield medicine there, but we got to get the damage because Mary McCabe is all of our damage. We already have the guard, so give me the retribution. Give me the retributive bonk. Colonel Fury, I can't help but notice that the dodge and riposte thing is just not happening right now. What up with that? Boar rush. Again, this boar rush over and over for fucking cataclysmic damage. Somebody has got to kill this dude. I'm beginning to sincerely regret some of the decisions that I've made with regard to this dungeon. Not gonna lie. Alright, Colonel Fury, can you stun that dude? I'm sure he's a billion years stun resistant. Yeah, he sure is. Alright, well, guard me then. Protect me. Save me, Colonel Fury. You're the only one who can. Boy, ain't nobody gonna save you. It don't matter whether it's Nick Fury. Ain't enough power in the world to save your ass. Mary Walker gonna do some self-salvation right there with a sweet dodge. Finally, we got a dodge and riposte out of Colonel Fury. About time. More blight, please. That's right. He's a big boy. Keep it coming. You know what? Hit the pig man. If we could get the pig man down to the point where we might have a shot at killing him, I would feel much more comfortable. Finally got Wonder Woman back where she belongs. Man, that surprise really, really kind of dicked us up. This team does not handle being out of order well at all. Something to consider in the future when rolling with this particular team. Dodge and riposte. Beautiful work, Colonel Fury. That man still does not have fatal damage. Good God. Well, he does now. So we got our asses whipped right here. It's actually pretty egregious. And you know what? We probably should have been throwing that blight attack the entire time. Stumbling scratch, that's fine. Buffy can take it. If you're going to hit anybody with that, Buffy is actually my preferred target. Give me the AoE heal. This man should just drop dead. Oh, come on. What? And now the whole team gets fucking pig speared. It kills him as a result, but the whole team did get freaking pig speared. Give me some bonus speed rolls so maybe we can beat this guy and get an extra heal off. He has fatal damage, so we don't have to muck with him. Another stumbling scratch. Fantastic. Alright, well, we're not going to get any heals then. Just get down. Oh, good. I've pushed myself forward where I can no longer battlefield medicine. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. Well played, Buffy. Well played. Alright, some speed rolls, though. Win me some speed rolls. Buffy, don't do anything at all. Just tell Colonel Fury to cover you. Colonel Fury, don't do anything at all. Just give us more speed. You gotta, I want extra heals. Never mind. Okay, well, I mean, we got some, what is this? Flash fire gunpowder? That's actually not terrible. So, I mean, we got some stuff out of it, I guess. It's not all bad. It's definitely not good. And we're gonna eat a bunch of this extra food we picked up. And by a bunch of it, I mean basically all of it. Mostly because I want the inventory slot. Do I care about this? I don't really care about flash fire gunpowder even a tiny bit. Yeah, you're going underground. Okay, can we restore the party to their proper order, though? Because this is what started the whole fucking mess off. Everybody got out of order, and then suddenly shit turned into a magnificent train wreck. Heirloom chest is trapped. You should have known better. Well, so should Richard Marx, but it didn't stop him from releasing that song, now did it? So we're a little hurt. Our stress is higher than I'd like. That trap certainly didn't help. We're still not getting any scouting either. Man, the stress. I'm thinking we're probably going to have to camp here. Nothing must be left untouched. Oh, right, Mary Walker. Typhoid Mary is curious. In this case, curiosity really can't harm the cat much, simply because it's only a stanchion that has a torch in it. Not a lot of opportunity for dread or, you know, general ruin. I'm just picking up a torch. Maggots. Alright, well, if we had to pick a fight here that's routinely winnable, the maggot thing is actually alright. Save me, Colonel Fury. You're the only one who can. You know what? Stun these maggots. Oh, we got one of them. Honestly, we probably would have been better off to just go for the damage. As I recall, these maggots are basically unstunnable. Yeah, they have 145% stun resistance. I'm amazed we stunned one at all. Every single one of them is going to hit our Plague Doctor. That's just the way it's going to go. That was a nice heal. I give you credit for a nice heal. You did a nice thing. That was a good heal. These guys also have a surprisingly large number of hit points. Colonel Fury with the dodge and riposte, though. Give me the festering vapors on, say, this guy. Okay, good. Fatal damage. One problem solved. Dodge and riposte. Oh, Colonel Fury, so good. Dodge and riposte, son. It's the dodge and riposte. That actually should also maybe be a dead guy. 6 damage. Nope, he has 9 health. Not dead, but close. We're taking 5 damage. I'm actually more concerned about the stress than the damage because we have a minimum number of ways to actually counter that. Retribution. That's fatal damage for that maggot, so he's done now. You're done, maggot! See, this is, you know, this thing that Drill Sergeant's saying. Colonel Fury, you say what you want, is a bit of a taskmaster. Hey, Pete, don't you be calling me no... I ain't never called nobody a maggot in my life. I call them shit biscuits and scumbags. Get it straight. Misaligning my character, Pete. I'm not going to have it. Man, my Nick Fury impression is just terrible. Another great dibble. All right. Honestly, if somebody has to take those stress attacks, I really sort of prefer that it be Wonder Woman. Her stress is still surprisingly at a minimum. Some much-needed healing right there. Let's just go ahead and give you fatal damage. Resisted the blight, but you still have fatal damage, right? 3, ticking for 3. Good. Command. Let's try and get as many heals out of this as we can. At least one more. That's beautiful. Go for the group heal? Yeah, let's do the group. If we need to, we can always have Wonder Woman start off our next battle by throwing a little hand of light at somebody and get herself healing as well as damage. What we really need, though, is just some stress relief. Anything would do. Don't be... That's got to go. Curious has got to go. I hate it so much. Yeah, we don't... See, you were curious for portraits we didn't even want. Be like, ooh, what's in this box? Then you open it up and it was Gwyneth Paltrow's head. You've been like, aw, my pretty young wife. I should have not opened the box. Now I got to shoot Kevin Spacey, then go to jail. Seems like we would have been all been better off if I had just left the box unopened. I should have listened to Morgan Freeman. That's what you're going to say. Pretty much everybody says, though, I should have listened to Morgan Freeman. It's a common lament. We have medicinal herbs. Is Curious going to trigger on every fucking curio that we come across? Like, literally every single one? Here, anti-venom. Done. We just made that whole thing a non-issue. But that's 3 curiosities in a row. There really should be a limit to the number of times that's allowed to go off. We finally got a scout as well. It's about damned time. Okay, who's got the Ancestors map? Your stress is at 80. What's your disarm chance? 70. Okay, we're going to do some swip swappery then. Or can we? Because we don't really have an open inventory slot. We can't even do swip swappery. We kind of need the swip swappery. You know what? Here. Torch. Problem solved. All right, take off the Ancestors map. Swap that out for the Blasphemous Vial. Mary Walker, disarm the trap. Get some free stress relief. Good. 8 free. Now, put the Blasphemous Vial back. Ancestors map goes back on you. Quality teamwork, guys. Good teamwork right there. That's some solid dungeoneering. We brought an antiquarian into this dungeon to loot, and we haven't had a chance to open a single goddamn curio with the antiquarian. Because everybody else is just taking all of the shit. Knock it the shit off. You don't even have Curious. You have Plutomania. It's compulsive, actually, not Curious. Compulsive is actually worse than Curious, but they both suck. I'm tired of your shit. Please, let the antiquarian do her damn job, guys. You're really starting to frustrate me here. Let the antiquarian do the antiquarian's job. I think she's touched 1 curio so far. Hunger. We have food. This is fine. The healing is also not going to go amiss. Holy crap, somebody let the antiquarian open a sack. I'm flabbergasted. We have also made, I think, less money on this dungeon than we spent to come in it. I'm very dissatisfied with your guys' performance. Got scouting. If there's a fight up here, we're going to camp. No fight. All right, no need to camp. Antiquarian gets another chance at a curio. Nope. Mary McCabe, I'm not taking you in any more dungeons until that is gone. You're bloodthirsty? I don't even remember what bloodthirsty does. Injury, wounds, and torture. Whatever. Those things are so rare that bloodthirsty is one of the best negative quirks you could possibly get stuck with. No fight in here. More scouting. Good. It's nice to see. Okay, so we have a fight. Well, we're camping here then. Job's done. Get the camp up. We got to get some stress relief. We're also going to have the repast. Everybody gets a little bit of feast going on. 10 stress relief for everybody. All right, so Fury. You have scurvy, which I very much would like to get rid of. Anybody else got a disease that needs to go? Not really. No. All right, so first things first. Colonel Scurvy. Yeah, okay, we're going to get rid of Nick Fury's scurvy. Heals him 15%, removes blight, remove disease. Done. The leeches shall purify your blood. Yeah, because with somebody with scurvy who's suffering from a malnutrition issue, the first thing you want to do is bleed them. I'm thinking self-medicate, probably for the stress. You know, it's actually 3 time, and it's only minus 10 stress. We could do better with just encourage. Also, you have a mortality buff, right? Yeah. So first thing, nighttime ambush, get a massive heal and a big bullet full of stress relief. Then start encouraging Buffy Summers. How much time does that leave us? Read from this sensor and recite the verses now. Why can't I dismiss barks anymore? I used to be able to just click those away, and suddenly I can't? That's very irritating. I did go in and try to change the settings to shut people up because I was sick of barks. Tactics? Yes, absolutely. And then I think what we're going to do with our last bit of time here, skill cannot be used again during this camp. Excuse me? Oh, we ran out of time. All right. Well, that's it then. We did get as much stress relief for Buffy as we might like, but if somebody has to wind up afflicted, I don't really care as long as it's Buffy. Seriously, though, why can I not skip these barks anymore? Okay, hold on. This is irritating the crap out of me. Game options. Gameplay. Tutorials. Monsters leave. Yes, all of this stuff is fine. Where's the thing with the bark, though? Other. Bark dismissal. Yes, turn it on. Extra bark. No. Okay, for whatever. Yes, save that. Why did that get shut off? I definitely did not adjust that setting. I'm not sure why the bark dismissal got shut off. I hate barks. They're irritating. I wish there was a way not only to shut them off, but to just make them never happen ever. Here comes the power vomit. Couldn't have happened to a better person. Let's face it, Buffy Summers probably used to having sorority girls puke on her. I have to assume that this is the thing she has encountered on numerous occasions. We're going to start the blight chewing on the big guy. Hook where it hurts. Yeah, okay. It's more the stress than the damage, really, but... Give Colonel Fury the dodge bonus, man. We need it. Butcher's cut. Here it comes. See, that's what we needed, but we also needed Colonel Fury to have won a speed roll so he could be riposting after that dodge. Remember, Colonel Fury, the paradigm here is dodge and riposte, son. Dodge and riposte. And the dodge and riposte paradigm doesn't work near as well if you don't riposte after the dodge. Also, that whiff from Wonder Woman really hurt us quite a bit. Because, see, we would have gotten a kill right there. This guy connects with Colonel Fury at a 100% rate of effectiveness. That's very dissatisfying. Nice shot from Fury. Little, much-needed stress relief. You know what? Guard me. Guard me and keep guarding me. Also, how much health you got? 8. That kills him. We don't have to do anything else to that man. He's got fatal damage now. Here comes the Butcher's cut. This is going to hurt. If anybody has to bleed, though, that's fine. We can cure that. We'll just, don't worry about it. We'll buff it right out. Diana Prince gets dodged again. Fantastic. I was hoping to forego healing in favor of getting some damage there. Turns out that was patently a mistake. A little bit of extra blight. We're going to go ahead and battlefield medicine. 1, because we're fairly hurt, and 2, I want that bleed gone. Bleed is now cured. Look where it hurts. Going to get dodged and riposted from Colonel Fury. Well, we got the riposte part. Didn't quite catch the dodge. And again, if Wonder Woman could ever hit anyone, that man would be dead by now. We could have gone for damage there, but I think objectively it's the wrong move. Instead, we'll let Colonel Fury fail to finish that man off. Really, Fury? We needed 3 freaking damage there, bro. 3! You gave me 2. What the hell was that? I mean, it was disappointing is what it was. Comes the Butcher's cut. Fury stepped in front of it, and the dodge and riposte goes the other way on that one. We really need a lot of healing, and probably we need that healing in more directions than we're capable of firing it. Look where it hurts. All right. Well, Wonder Woman dodges. All right, that's perfectly sensible. Can you do 1 damage, Fury? Continue the onslaught. I wouldn't really call this an onslaught in any possible direction. It's more of a drudge. Continue the drudge. That's what I would have said. Got the blight working. It's not fantastic, but it's something. That man does have fatal damage, actually. Little Butcher's cut. Don't get stunned, Wonder Woman. Alright, give me a group heal. Everyone is hurt. I see that you saved the best for yourself, though. Little selfish, Wonder Woman. Little selfish. You know, other people needed that damage more. Just kill him.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Took the kill with the Antiquarian there, specifically in the hopes of stress relief, and did get it, so that was nice. I mean, I would have loved to have been a little more than like the 2 that it was, but still, something is something. I'm not gonna. No, absolutely way. No fucking way. Shambler, not a chance. There is 0 reason for us to fight a Shambler right now. This team is a terrible choice to do it, and we have no motivation to do it, and you're already wielding the map and need the stress relief the most. Give me that free dank relief. Also, you got to start coming up with some cash for us here, because so far this mission has not been really rewarding in the rewards department. We brought an Antiquarian in here specifically for the loot, and we have not gotten the loot. Not going that way. There's a fight involved. I'm avoiding it. What are we doing on torches? Oh, we still have 5. We've got enough to max our light level, which, considering we know what's between ourselves and our destination here, I'm relatively comfortable with. We could have gone up and over, but I'm not fighting a pointless hallway battle. More contents, more loot. All right. No, we can't. We're not abandoning gold. Here, drink this holy water. I need that gold. 500 gold is worth more than we were going to get from selling that holy water. This is the start room, so we should be good here. I think this is the last room we are compelled to visit, so... Crank the torch.
The path is clear.
A blazing star is lit. Path is clear. Barbara Streisand has been born. Books. Don't touch books, kids. This is the lesson of Darkest Dungeon. Don't read. Remember what your teacher told you about how reading was fundamental and whatnot? Yeah, well, it's the opposite of true in Darkest Dungeon. We are done. I'm thinking since this is empty, we continue adventuring and just hop this curio and hope that Johnny Compulsive doesn't decide. Ooh. No, please, we could have gotten rid of Compulsive. Oh, you asshole. You're a straight up jerk ass. God damn it, Walker. We could have gotten rid of that compulsion. If only you had had a tiny bit of... Actually, no, we couldn't have anyway because we don't have a torch. You know what? I'm suddenly less salty about it. It would have been nice, but what are you going to do? I am going to go check these last couple curios because, again, we came for the cash. I'm staying for the cash. Johnny Compulsive can't dick us out of any more. See, we got an extra, like, 1,000 gold out of that. And 8 free stress relief. Now we're done. This dungeon is over. The compulsion thing, though, dog. Come on.
Impossible.
So how'd we do overall? We definitely came out ahead. Here comes the cash rolling in at the end. So yeah, we made some ducats. Not a huge number of ducats, but some. And we also picked up this Raider's Talisman, which we did not previously have. I'm not sure how much I'd be tempted to use it, but it's something. How do we do here, though? Unquiet Mind is actually better than Plutomania, so that's objectively an upgrade. Buffy Summers got scurvy, I don't give a shit. Mary Walker decided not to drink anymore, and Cove Adventure replaces Cove Explorer. Alright, sure. Actually, I think Cove Adventure is probably a little better than Cove Explorer. Cove Adventure's reduced stress. Cove Explorer, I think, is bonus scouting chance. Even dullards have their uses. Labor Force. Free upgrade for a building. That's the first time we have seen this, and I definitely am interested. What's our most expensive thing to upgrade, then? We got a free building upgrade. It would be probably one of the abbeys. The sanitarium actually has got to be getting fairly expensive, but no. Bar? What do you look like? Ooh. And I do like the bar. We use that a lot. Although, really, the sanitarium would probably be the way to go. Yeah, no, because it's not the sanitarium, rather, but the abbey. We do meditate a lot as well. Let's take the meditation.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals.
That's a solid town event. And last thing we're going to do, check our stagecoach. Do I want another Hellion? We did have a Hellion that got killed. Admittedly, we are down 1 Hellion. Do I want to pick up a Hellion, though? I mean, we have more high-level Hellions than literally... I mean, we have 3 high-level Hellions. What are we going to do? No, you know what? No, I don't. Nope. Sorry, garbage stays at the dump. I hate to be kind of a dick, but you don't make the cut. We've got more Hellion than we need already. I'm sorry. I don't have space for you on my roster. I can't carry that much dead weight. I'm at my limit. I'm not a strong man. I can only support so much of a burden. I don't have the broad shoulders of a Benjamin J. Grimm. I've got more of the narrow, whiny shoulders of a Miles Teller as Reed Richards, and I will haunt your dreams as a result. I'm done haunting your dreams right now, though. I'm going to wrap this episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more haunting visions of a grim future wherein Miles Teller tries once again to be Reed Richards, I consider subscribing as well, because I'll take him out there and you can say he looks like Miles Teller. Actually, he kind of does a little bit. Apart from the fact that our Reed Richards is a grave robber and thus female. But you know what? Still kind of fits for Miles Teller, I think. Right now, thanks very much for watching. Miles Teller and I will see you again soon.